Hello everyone and welcome back to our Moneyball series. I'm so excited for today's episode and also dreading it at the same time. First things first, transfers. We were able to get rid of Kaká on loan, £5 a week back in wages. And we also managed to then bring in some players. We got Gavin Bazunu from City and he comes in on loan for no wages. Matt Clark, like we said as well, we're able to bring in on a free transfer, a centre back. And then Tyler Roberts we're able to bring in. Now I look back through some of the stats. He actually had pretty good stats for a striker last year. Playing in the Premier League, he only had one start. The rest of his appearances were sub-appearances, and he actually had quite good stats at Leeds across. Like that just shows his league starts that he actually played in more than just 5. So he came on a free, and he's done okay so far. Well, actually, he had one good game in his debut. He scored, and then he was absolutely shocking for 2 matches. So he comes back out. Admiral's now happy again. He's off a new contract. Results have been like this. Disappointing draw this one in particular, 2-0 up. And that brings us to today. We're still joint top with Reading behind on goal difference. We are 2 points clear of Norwich with a game in hand, and we have 2 crucial games here. We have Blackpool at home, which looks good on paper, but we have so many players out. 3 suspended here, and Tom Barkhuizen's also out. The problem with Kaká leaving, I couldn't get a right back in to replace him, so Harry Cornig's having to go and play right back whenever Barkhuizen's out. That's a huge problem right this second. And Bazanu's come in, and he's not been great, if I'm honest, so not a bad performance from him, and I'm putting Jed Steer back in the team, so we'll see what happens with that. Absolutely massive game. Reading played Brentford first, apparently. Reading kicked off 15 minutes early for some reason, and they are already 1-0 up, as you would expect. Assistant manager says, sod the media, come on. We are underway. They are playing a flat 4-4-2 as a corner early on. It's whipped in. Clark, and he's putting, come on. We've actually been pretty good from corners, to be honest. Like all of our players seem to be a threat from set pieces. And Clark again gets his big head on the ball, gets free actually, and Coyote taps it in for a goal, 1-0 to Barnsley. Come on, boys. Admiral hasn't been back in since he was unhappy, so this is his first start since he's been back and actually wanting to play for the team. That's way too far out to go in, no chance, surely. Close. I like for them, they play it in to Archer, they play it wide. Now Remy Peter gets to it. Almost got there again. We've got a winger at right back, that's the danger here. Keep them this side. No, Archer's in. Fuck. Cameron Archer, he's a good player. 1-1. Player from the goal kick. He goes short, left and right. We're having to play Mark Bowler at centre-back. I just forgot about that. Oh my God, they're all over the place. This team is unreal. Oh my God. Come on, Barnsley. Go into Blackpool. They play it short. Come on, get some pressure on the ball, lads. We need pressure on the ball. We are not good enough defensively to defend this. Come on, pressure on the ball. Mark Bowler's coming out. Come on. Oh my God, they're in. Oh, the keeper was nearly dropped. I feel like that would have got in. I like for Blackpool, they're going to kick it long. Clark gets to it though first. Bowler, back to the keeper, sends it long. Coyote, he's got through. Josh Coyote, no! Well, I hear they play it short. They're going to retain the ball, Blackpool. If we lose here, we're in deep trouble. But it's back-to-back draws. That'd be a defeat after that. Oh, I'm really so annoyed. It's just way too reliant on morale at the moment, this save, in this series in particular. Clark, Coyote, Admiral, Dak, it's just terrible. We're not playing well. Even we've been winning, we're not playing well. They're in, well, going to be a corner. Horgan's going to whip it in. Oh, it's, thank goodness for corners. 2-2. Just said Norwich have gone top. Is it not counting Reading's result or something here? Or are they losing even? Rivita to Bradley Dak. Rivita whips it in. Josh Coyote over the bar. Right, first change. Remy Vita's on a 6.0. That's an easy one. Oh, I can't because the left back's at centre back. Oh, no. I could play like Herbie Kane centre back or something. I can't do that. Nishan Burkhardt has been consistently pretty bad for the last few games as well, actually. I've noticed that. Like, every game he's played bad. And every time Owen Dell comes on for him, he doesn't do any better. So, what do you do with that information? I like to play Cornick there and put Barkhuizen in, but I need him to be fresh for the next game, really. So I'm going to put Owen Dale in and hope that he finally plays well against his old club, actually. Rivita throws it into Horgan, to Ledson, to Vita, plays it into Admiral, who's coming off. I've had enough of that. And they're in with Archer. Okay, for Blackpool, they kick it long. Bowler gets to it. Coyote to Dak to Coyote. Clark pings it to Remy Vita. Do something with it, Remy Vita. Useless today. Remy Vita whips it in far post, and it's going to be nothing. Cornick's got to it. Whips it back in himself. Josh Coyote. And come on, 3-3. We are not going to win this game. I just have a feeling, but at least we're giving ourselves a chance. Right, Remy Vita's got to come up. He's on a 5.7. I'm going to have to play either Herbie Kane or Ledson's going to play centre back. Ledson apparently can play centre-back, so let's do it that way around then. Free kick for Blackpool. Bazunu collects. What's he doing? There's a play. Look at him. Look how free he is over there on the right-hand side. Why would you go left? Got a wide play, completely open. He's gone left, and we lost the ball, and we've somehow regained it. Josh Cody to Bowler. Get off the ball, lads. Now we go right, and we're giving it away. We have got so many players that let this football club down every single time they go on the pitch at the moment. Owen Dell's fucking one of them, and so is Nishan Burkhardt. I'm getting annoyed because I can see us potentially having to go through the playoffs, and it's certain players that are letting us down. It's so annoying. 2-day rest. I'll see you in 4 days for the West Brom game, and luckily we've got at least some players back, thank God. Okay then, team for today's game is going to be Jedster is going to go back and goal for us. I've had enough of the loan experiment. They're going to have Barkhusen. Oh, we're not going to have Bowler again, are we? Oh, we are. Oh, no. So Bowler and Clark at the back together. Remy Vita at left back. Dak and Potts together in midfield. Cornick's going to go in right wing instead of Burkhardt. Hogg on the left. Admiral and Josh Cody up front. This is an incredibly tense game. As the manager says, got that impressed me. I like for West Brom, they go short to the throw in. They go right hand side here. Can't quite get enough pressure on the ball. At least win it off and they're going to continue with it. Left hand side. Our left there, right. They cross it. Goal. Dak gets it to Brad Potts. Hogg on the left hand side to Remy Vita. Cross is blocked and he just walks back like it's nothing. Luckily, Potts is covering for him. Seeing as how bad Remy Vita is, he's going to play it or head back to the keeper there. Not sure we needed to do that. Admiral, Horgan, Bradley Dak. I think he's onside. I think he is, and it's 1-1. Come on. Let's say plays it to Potts. Potts to Bradley Dak to Clark. Horgan. That's why I don't like playing left-footed centre-backs in this tactic. Well, any tactic, really. It's not often that I like playing left-footed centre-back. I just like it works better with two right-footers. Griffiths has it. We actually got two left-footers in there right now, haven't we, as well? Jesus. Potts, Bradley Dak. Horgan. Come on, Horgan. Whip it in. Admiral. No. Have another Josh Coyote up front. We'd be all right. Like, Josh Coyote will eventually get one. Like, he does seem to do okay, but whoever plays right striker seems to go through long spells of just being broken, it seems. Free kick for West Brom is headed to the far post, and it should have been a goal. I'm going to give the fans their money's worth. I'm going to give Admiral like 5 minutes, and then he's going to have to come off because Tyler Robertson come on here. We need a goal. Let's have it on the left-hand side. Our left, their right. They go back to the middle, play through to the striker. Oh, they're still through. Never going to... Oh, thank you, goalkeeper Jedster, you legend. This is just unreal. Harry Cornick's now playing shite as well. He can come off the Nishan Burkhardt and come off the bench, I guess. Give it a go. Bradley Dak, give it to Nishan. He's fresh. Both right striker and the right winger are fresh. Give it to the left-hand side to Horgan, though. To Bradley Potts. Plays it back to Horgan. To Josh Coyote. Yes! Come on! Come on, Barnsley. Good goal. Brings it down well. Looks to link up immediately with somebody else. Brad Potts is just about there in time. Good little 1-2. This striker that sort of occupies the centre-back plays it through. What a finish. That is a rare finish to see on his weak foot into the far corner there. 2-1. Left West Brom, play it short from a free kick. It goes back to the goalkeeper this time. We get pressure on the centre-backs late, and they get the ball through. Oh, that was close as well. So most thing goes up. Now, the last few games where I've tried to see out the game, it hasn't worked all season. Whatever I've done, whether I've changed roles, duties, formation, whatever it is. So yet again, I went through a spell where it looked like we were about to concede every time I did it, but we survived until the last game where it cost us points. So now, I'm at a loss for what to do with this tactic. I've changed the duties, we still concede. I think that we could pull one of these back, one of the two strikers, to defend in the midfield. You could pull the wingers back, but I still think then you're going to need a third player with pressure. So, do you go double striker as shadow strikers? Would that mess it up too much? Probably would. I don't want to go away from having two strikers on the pitch, if I'm honest. The only thing I like the look of is going 5-4-1. That would require me putting somebody at centre back who doesn't play there. And literally, I would just take out one of these two strikers and put them at centre back to make it a 5. I can't see another way where I like what we're going to do. We shouldn't be trialling things really here, but we're going to have to. Let's go pressing forward support and pressing forward attack and time wasting up. And let's see if that helps enough. I hear Barkhusen to Dak. Dak has it, gives it to Potts. Potts to Barkhusen. Potts to Dak, to Coyote, to Horgan, to all the way back to Clark for no apparent reason. Just force it through. Force it through. Don't try and retain it with the centre-backs we've got on the pitch. Yeah, and it's thank you. 3-1 game over, hopefully. Right hand side, or left hand side rather. Gets it back here to Potts. Potts plays it to Kane. Kane to Barkusen. Barkusen goes wide. Like, if they left 2 players that were still only leaving 2 back, so I don't know if that's going to be a long-term option or not. The highlight straight away here. And they have the ball from West Brom. We're just about to defend it and get it away. Kane, Potts, Tyler Roberts to Coyote. Coyote somehow got through. Well, this double pressing forward stuff's working all right, isn't it? 5-1. And it finishes 5-1 at Barnsley. Wow. It does seem like that, doesn't it, this year, that we either smash teams like that or we drop points. I did say it seems like that. I know it doesn't happen like that every single time, of course. 3 draws there, but I mean, we get out of it without losing a game in February, but we weren't the best. Now, traditional FM, my tactics and the way that I play the game, I always seem to have a really good end to the season. Like, it's normally around this time onwards, around the Easter sort of period here, like the end of March, early April, this sort of area here, and onwards, I normally win an awful lot of the matches. I just tend to, I don't know why. So I hope that's a good bit of news for us. Now, we're not going to learn too much, I don't think, in the next, 4 games? What I'm thinking here is we skip these 4 games here, and we skip the whole game, and we come out for the Blackburn and Norwich game, huge game there against one of the sides in the title race, because it would be then those 2 games in an episode, and then it's going to be the final 3 games of the season as a final episode to see if we can get promoted. Because I think it's going to pretty much come down to all those games anyway. That's what I'm thinking. So we just missed these 5 here, and we have like a full sprint now the next few episodes. We finally got ourselves into a position where we've got a chance. Now, as you can see with the squad recruitment we've done, having 1 right back screws us a little bit. Also, we have the problem of having just 3 centre-backs as well. So, as we've seen with Bola having to go in there, that can be a problem when Remy Vita decides he's going to play so badly while he can't be replaced. So, absolutely crucial few games coming up in the next episode. So, yeah, what we'll do then, I'll miss out March. We'll miss out the first game in April, and then we'll play those 2 games in episode, and then the final 3 games in the final one. Now, this is massive, because if we end up getting stuck in the Championship again next season, you just never know. We're not going to have our budgets completely changed overnight to something massive to have us have a really good chance of getting promoted. We're still going to be sort of where we are. It's so important that we get promoted, getting that Premier League money, being able to then compare our stats now to, I guess, like a low mid-table players worth of stats to try and get us players that will help us survive relegation. That's what we then start to look for. So it's so important we get promoted. Now, we've got ourselves in this opportunity. It's not like normal where we're adding every year to a good team we know who we're going to get. Like, we could lose when we beat it next year, which may not be the worst thing. But for example, using him, we may struggle to get an attacking left back. And in any tactic, that's going to be a huge problem for us, because I think it's quite important to have a good attacking wing backs in FM. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. It's going to be so important that we get promoted, and we have to get promoted right now. I think we've got the opportunity. We've got a tactic that's working. We're very good at scoring goals, which is really good. We can't defend very well, but it looks like we might have a slight solution to when we go ahead, we can stay in front. But hopefully you're enjoying the series. I'm actually just on edge on every single game. I don't know if you are, whether you're enjoying just me being on edge, but this is just... Every game is absolutely crucial for us, and we have to get promoted. We have to. That's going to do it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series, and I will see you in the next one.